Today in Ask Paweł series, let's answer the question asked by Francis, one of the members of this channel. And the question was, why the modern mini quads ends at basically 7-inch propellers? Why the majority of pilots prefer the 5-incher, some prefer 7-inchers, but basically nobody flies anything bigger than that. Yes, sometimes we see 8 or 9-inch propellers, especially for the cine lifter, but basically we ended at 7-inch props. And the answer to this question is actually quite simple, because it's physics and economics. But mostly economics with teeny tiny bits of the physics. The thing is that the bigger the quad gets, the less portable it is. You cannot even try to fight with that statement. But also, the bigger propeller requires you to have longer arm. And the longer the arm gets, the thicker it has to be to have at least similar stiffness. And the 7-inch propeller is the economical and the physical limit where you can get away with a simple frame built only from the sheet carbon. 6mm carbon is still pretty expensive, but much less expensive than 8 or thicker carbon. If you want to go longer and thicker than that, you have to start thinking about going with tubes. Preferably carbon square tubes, maybe aluminium round, but when you go with the tubes, you have additional problems to solve, like how to attach the tube to the frame, so it's durable, tough, stiff and light. If not tubes, then maybe you can try vertically stack a few carbon sheets to have something like a 90 degrees rotated arm. Sure, might work, and some frames, especially the cine lifter frames, are doing that. But we add extra weight, extra complexity and extra cost to the solution. But when you go with the 7-inch propellers, all those problems just automatically disappear. And good old 6mm thick carbon sheets is all that is really required to have the good arm for your 7-inch frame. That's all. Simplicity and economics just wins with everything else. Plus, to think about this, the bigger the quad is, the heavier the quad is, the more damage will be inflicted during the crash. Just like that. Physics. With the teeny tiny bits of economics. Yup. Physics and economics. Here's the next video you should watch. In the meantime, I'm Paweł Spychalski. Thank you very much for watching and, like always, happy flying!